evening, everybody, and welcome to beautiful Omaha, Nebraska. On Thursday, we started with 12 teams. On this gorgeous Sunday evening, we're down to 2. It's the Stinger High School Baseball National Championship presented by A-Game, the ultimate in hydration. Oklahoma and California, one of them will emerge as the champion after tonight's play. Well,
but he wasn't ready for it.
Again, the 2-2 pitch. A check swing, he went around on a sweeping breaking ball. Here's the 2-0. Lifted into right field. Jacob Campos moving toward the foul line, draws a beat on it and makes the play. Let's check this. Denoyan is the second baseman. Brandon Thomas at first. Warren Gravely is catching Gary Morse. That's a bouncer up the middle, gloved by the shortstop, slings it over, and that is Lauritsen making a nice play behind second base. Starting a championship game as a freshman in high school, a sophomore to be. That pitch is lofted out toward center field. Bryce Tapley doesn't have to move very far. He's still in the sunshine.
Although he dropped the 2-0 curveball on the first hitter, I think you got to come right after him here.
He does, but he misses high. And if there's one thing I think we should pay a special attention to, and that is...
It makes you more defensive, and now frees Cole Dunlap up to throw whatever he wants.
Let's see how far the runner will advance. Hanoyan is going to stop at second after a misconnect at first. Yeah, an early advantage. The pitch curls in and hits him in the hip. So things starting to get a little bit shaky now for Cole Dunlap. Thomas waits. The 2-1 pitch smashed into left field. That's a base hit, and it rolls up the arm of the left fielder. One California player will score. Thomas gets the RBI. He advances to second base. Hanoyan scored from second. Greer is now at third, and Brandon Thomas delivers. That pitch was center cut, and Brandon Thomas turned it around.
24th run scored by California in this tournament. They've already had 3 guys reach base in the first inning with only 1 out. Brandon Thomas turns that ball around into left field.
He has 5 driven in. And now 6. Ground ball to the right side. Brady Morgeson makes the play at second base, but the only play was to first, and Greer scored.
On the ground. Nice job by the catcher for Oklahoma.
Dunlap unfurls and misses high and tight. So the inning is extended with the second walk. He's hit a batter. He's walked 2. He's not too long ago. Runner on first is on the move. They're going to throw through. Do they get him? No. And the run scores from third. The 3-0 pitch. Or I should say the 2-2 pitch, and that's a dandy curveball. Kalapek and Kardokas will bat here in the second inning for Oklahoma. And Team Oklahoma hopes to send a few more at the plate as well. Beeler chased a high pitch and could not get it. Get 3-2. And the payoff came with a fastball that's rocketed into right center field. It's rolling deep. Runner's going to think about taking second, but then comes back. That's in the dirt. The runner is on his way. Here's the throw. Not in time as the ball trickles away. So Kalapek is able to move up on the wild pitch. Played. There's a drive well struck, but it can't get over the head of Jacob Campos. Campos retreated and took that hard hit line drive for out number 2. Life. 2 outs, a runner at second base. And the pitch. He went after a ball outside.
Bring it now, come on.
Lauritsen sends a fly ball to right field. Briscoe Smith has time. He's out there in the shade, and he's got it for out number 1. Also swiped 17 bases. So he's a center fielder who can go get it and run on the base paths, and he draws a base on balls. And this has been the problem for Cole Dunlap, throwing strikes early in this game. He's on the move on the first pitch, and the peg down is not in time. It was a very good throw from Ledford, but Goldenets can pick him up and lay him down on the base paths. This is banged pretty well. Smith in right field backs up. He's got it. Runner at score tags. There's the throw. It's a good one at third. Out at third base. Briscoe Smith unleashes from deep right field. He bounces it into Cardocas's glove, and he was able to get the tag on Trevor Goldenitz.
What a cannon over there by Smith into third base, Cardocas. But one thing you know about baseball, you do not make the third out at third base. There's no advantage of getting there with 2 outs, and he gets nailed at third base. Nice tag by Cardocas. And
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we started off making wood bats in upstate New York. Small city named Corning, New York, in the Finger Lakes region of New York. Beautiful up there.
Outfield, but he also pitches, and he's had a good outing in this series. This one is popped up and squeezed by the second baseman Wyatt Hanoyan, and quickly 2 outs.
And Brandon, for those that don't know, tell them the difference between the 2-piece and
the 1-2 pitch to Jacob Wiebe. A called third strike and a 1-2-3 inning for Gary Morse. Get acquainted on their own time with Stinger Sports.
Yeah, stingersports.com. You can hop on there. You can see everything that we offer. Ooh.
Nobody could get it on the left side. That's going to be a base hit. Ultra competitive worldwide sports equipment business. But I just can't imagine making contacts with distributors and all of it that goes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, a runner at second base after an infield hit and a stolen base. And now first base is filled.
what in the world? Although he's about right. You know, I told my son, I said, well, I'll tell you after this.
Did they get the tag? Yes, they did. Very well done by Brady Morgeson.
From that batting glove tearing, you have a reinforced batting glove.
Yeah.
Campos chops it to the first baseman. Kalipek throws it away, trying to get the force. A run scores.
Secure seam technology.
Another walk for Oklahoma. And this is something they have not done in this tournament. They've been pretty sharp on the mound, not a lot of free passes, but in this game, in the final, and again, the material of this jersey.
It's called Tricon Mesh. Tricon Mesh, very breathable.
And out at second, but not the out at first, as the low throw from the shortstop, and it could not be plucked by Kalipek. Wiebe, it appeared, now we're going to have an advance. No, we won't.
That ball was sharply hit. Nice pickup by Morgeson. Flips it over to Wiebe. Goes a little bit down low. Kalipek not able to handle it. And the wheels are kind of falling off for Oklahoma here in the 3rd inning. 30 years ago now. Lynn, I'm getting old.
Yeah, but the sheep appreciate it. Runner is on the move. The peg bounces in. Not in time, it appears. This one is hammered to left center field, and it is bobbled in left field. Almost a beautiful catch by Auschwitz, but as he left his feet, he made contact with the ground, and the ball trickled out of his glove.
Against that baseball. Watch that ball get down. Well, he got the barrel on that one, but it was still knuckling out there, and kind of an awkward route for Auschwitz because that ball was diving pretty quickly. Great
and all of the research and technology that has to be tested to get it done. Brandon Eaton, thank you for stopping by Stinger Sports. It's been a wonderful sponsor of this event for 3 years now. We wish you nothing but the best of luck.
Oklahoma.
Well, there's a start that Oklahoma needs. That's the first base on balls from Morse.
Years has not won the national championship.
Well, they're going to call a double play because the runner on first base did not slide and bump.
He was either. He kept running, so I think he's okay.
I'm just thinking if there's any way to have an eyebrow transplant.
Into your guys, because they have been fantastic with a 2 ERA leading this tournament.
No, when we talked prior to coming out here, these guys, it was if you pound the zone, you are going to have a lot of success.
And only 2 of the 7 runs have been earned. Let's see how far this carries. It will be caught by Bryce Tapley in center field. First, he walked in the third, and this time he pokes it through on the ground to right field. So Greer finds a base hit, shoving his teammate Toth to first base. Toth reached on the infield hit.
That the next pitch was what I got the pitch before, which was that curveball.
That's certainly what he delivered. A curveball is lofted into center field for a base hit. So Cervantes comes off the bench. And we've got another pinch hitter. This is Jack Pizzolo. He's first pitch swinging. Sends it to the shortstop. There's an out at second, but safe at first. So Pizzolo gets an RBI on the fielder's choice. And California adds to its lead. Control, leading 9-0 in the 4th inning. This is a shot into the left field corner. It's going to roll for a while. The base runners are motoring across the plate to third and on to second, and a double.
Walks, hit by pitch, pass ball,
and 4 errors.
Not a very good recipe for winning baseball games.
Last inning. And this will be an out at first base to end the inning. So Lauritsen grounds out to the shortstop.
California well on their way, but again, it's all pitching. Gary Morris was great through 4, and now look at Colt Peterson carving up the first hitter, Waitley Kalopek.
This is headed to the right side, knocked down by the second baseman. He gets up and makes the play. Wyatt Hanoyan going to his left. Struck out in his only at bat. Chops it right back to Peterson. He'll run halfway to the bag, and this game is over. Team California has won the championship for the 2nd time. Look at the explosion of emotion on the mound. It's Team California with a 10-0 victory over Oklahoma. Hail to the champions, Team California.
Well, that was an exciting last half inning. There was actually Schumacher over third base and second base and made that outstanding play. And California, for the 2nd time in 3 years, has taken home the title this year at the Stinger High School Baseball National Championships. California, with 10 runs on 7 hits, are the champions.
What a performance by California. Oklahoma played so well over the course of 4 games, but Johnny.
Thanks, guys. Down here on the field at the beautiful Charles Schwab Field, the home of the College World Series, but this week it is the home of the Stinger Sports National High School Baseball Championship. We are now crowning a champion for the 4th time, but before we do that, give it up one time for Team Oklahoma, their very first time in the National Championship Series. They advanced all the way to the finals. Congratulations to Coach Sam Hayden and his squad from Oklahoma. But once again, we are going to crown a champion. We have had this event 4 times. All 4 times Team California has been in the finals. They took home the championship in 2022. That was in Baton Rouge. But here in Omaha, Nebraska, please give it up for their head coach, another national champion, Eric Borba. Coach, present that trophy to your team. Team California, your 2024 national champions. Coach Borba, come here, please.